Hello, welcome back. I wanted to make a video today to show you guys how I'm going to be doing my cash envelopes. Last week I made a video, or not last week, 2 weeks ago I made a video showing you guys how I make my own cash envelopes at the cost of about $1.50 for 100 of them. I only use 3 every 2 weeks, so 6 a month. And you know, it would be nearly impossible for me to go through all those, even like in a year. So that's why I do those. I will post that video here soon again, just so you can see if that's something that you're interested in doing. My reason behind not wanting to use the really pretty, even the free printables that are on Pinterest, my reasoning for not wanting to really use those is that it costs literally like an arm and a leg for ink. I don't know if you guys have a better printer than me, but I just use so much ink, and the cost just does not outweigh itself. So I decided to come up with a different way. I hadn't really seen a ton of people doing it this way, so anyways, I will post that video again here shortly. But when I first started, I saw somebody, I don't even know where, have a 31 wallet, and it has like these slots in there. It's actually, what I saw it for was made for couponing, which is super smart, but I wanted it for my cash, so I didn't have to use cash envelopes every week, but I had a way to separate it. So I finally found one, brand new. They range from, I don't know, like either 30 to 40 or 40 to $50. I know it's kind of like quite the price range, but whatever it was, I was just not paying that brand new. So I've made a blog before kind of talking about different areas to buy and sell used things around your house, mainly like clothing items or handbags, things like that. I use the app Mercari, 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 I think. It's amazing. I love it, and probably since about October, I've been looking for this wallet right here, and you can get it on there for a great price. I've seen some on there for a great price that weren't in great shape, but I've seen many that are on there for a great price and in great shape. So I snagged this on Tuesday. It is so cute. I really can't even see any wear and tear on it. Oh, I guess now I can see this little blemish right there, but let me tell you, I'm gonna probably make some wear and tear on it being in my wallet or in my purse. But okay, so this is how it works. So I already opened it up, but you open it up and boom, you have all these different slots. You can open it from either angle, whichever floats your boat. So this is just so cool. So it gives you 5 different tabs. I will only be using 3. I have my food, fun, and miscellaneous. That leaves 2 extra. That can be if I'm going to be out shopping for like home stuff, and I grab from our home cash fund that we have at home. I could stick it in there. But I am super excited about this. So I'm just going to show you guys how I plan on using it, just real quick. So I have my wallet. I give myself $150 a week for groceries. I'm starting for the next 2 weeks. That gives myself $300 I'm going to be putting in there. So I'm going to just stick this right in this first one right here. Boom, done in there. And it goes in there pretty far. Like, you know, you don't want it to be falling out or anything, but it goes in there like pretty deep. So you got that. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in the front or the back. I just started messing with this, but here we go. So that's my food budget. I give myself $60 for fun. So any fun things we do with the family, go out for ice cream, go to the arcade, whatever, we'll take from that. And then last but not least, I have my miscellaneous. I give myself $70. This includes anything for the house, anything for just anything. Like I need light bulbs, toilet paper, band-aids, whatever, like just that like one-off weirdness, I will take from my miscellaneous. So I'm just noticing that there's a little bit of wear and tear here, but you can buy these separately for super cheap, and you can make your own. You know, I'm a huge fan of that. So next I'm just gonna write the fund and then the amount at the top like I did for my last ones. I'm gonna stick that right in there so that I can track my expenses that way. And I can just simply pull it out if I wanted to know, okay, so like you know, typically I try to do food from food, but like, let's say that I haven't touched my miscellaneous and I still have a week left. If I want to do something fun at my work, if we're all going to grab Starbucks, or if we're going to grab, you know, lunch that day, because I typically take my own, I may take it from miscellaneous. It just depends. So I am super, super excited about this. This material is just so sturdy. It's not cloth. It's like I don't even know what kind of material that is. I'm sorry, but it's like weather resistant. It feels like it would be like spill resistant. So if your kid spills something on it, it looks like it would wipe up. I'm not going to test that, but so yeah, so that's what it looks like. It sticks in pretty deep. The one thing that I was thinking about that I have a concern with is like my change. So as you can see, these like interchange a little bit. So there's nothing's, well, no, that's not true. Okay, cool. Yeah. So each of, no. So maybe it might just be that first one, but the rest of them, okay, so it's just that first one. I might have to move them all back a little bit. So in these pockets down here, they're sewn together down there. This one is not though, which is weird. So this one does, my food one, you can pick it up. Oh no, you know what? This one is sewn in too. It just goes down deeper. That's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, so my change will stay in there well. So I'm super excited about this find. I found it for, I think it was listed for $12. She had it listed for a week. So I offered her, oh, I don't want to be wrong. You know what? I think it was listed for $14. I offered her like 11 or 12 maybe, whatever it was. We met in the middle. So I think I paid, no, I think I offered her 10. She countered with 12, and then I paid for shipping. So I paid $15 for this, guys. I cannot recommend this enough. I have not officially used it for 2 weeks, so I'm not sure, I guess, exactly how I would like it, but let me tell you guys, I have been looking for this forever. I stopped for a little while because I was content, but when my little pouch went out that held my cash, the amount that I was going to be spending on a new pouch is essentially the same amount that I was wanting to spend on one of these from a used website. So I no longer have to keep reusing. Now, I will still continue to use my method of the cash envelopes, like the physical envelopes for different things that I'm saving for in cash. So what that might be is if we're going on vacation, I may make an envelope. One that I will continue to do is whenever I roll over any cash for the week, I usually just put it in my room, but I have an envelope in my room that says like car payment. So 2 weeks ago, I saved $71 from my cash envelopes, and I put that aside in my room in this cash envelope that says car payment. I should have brought it for this video, I apologize. But I leave that in there until the following week. So yesterday is essentially when I would take out any other cash that I had. Unfortunately, so when I had $100, I take that money to the bank, deposit it, and make an extra $100 payment toward anything over $100 is like, that's when I'll bring it. I won't bring it unless I hit that $100 mark. So unfortunately, I only saved $22 from last week. So I was, oh gosh, guys, I was like $2 shy of $100. So one thing though, I asked my husband, I gave him $40 out of my fun money last week when my sister was here, and he went to go buy some beer with her boyfriend, and I'm pretty sure they did not spend $40 on beer. So he told me that he had some change for me. That is one thing I can't stand, is giving him money out of my cash envelope. But so anyways, he has some change for me. So I'm going to say all I need is $3. So even if he has $5, that will push me over my threshold to be able to talk about my, put me over the threshold to be able to make that extra car payment. So I'm super excited about that. So I will continue to use the physical envelopes that I made 2 weeks ago. When we went to California, I decorated it really cute, like California spending, so that we had our normal cash envelopes, but we also had, those cute little things when we went out for drinks with our friends, or whatever the case may be, we were able to just pull from that. And we actually had a good amount left over when we came home from our regular cash envelopes, because we were able to save using that California spending. So I will do the same thing. I think we're going to be planning a trip possibly to go out and see our friends in Arizona here soon. So same thing. I will first try to meet that $100 threshold with the rollover for my cash envelopes. But anything over $100, I will probably just put that into our fund for Arizona for spending money. And then let's see what else. Sometimes I may just take that just $20 a paycheck out from now until then and just stick it in that envelope. But I will keep those physical envelopes here. I would not keep that in here. I also get questions sometimes about, do I keep all my envelopes on me? I know that now this is my wallet with everything in it, but yes, I do. Even if I wasn't using this, I did keep all 3 of my envelopes on me. So if you're someone that budgets for beauty and clothing and maybe like pets, gas, like all those things, that's a lot of cash to be carrying around at once, and I probably would not carry all that. We don't do that. So I'm trying to think, like my dog has not needed dog food in a while, but that would be something that we use our miscellaneous expense for. Or I may even just budget that as a bill. So I may so what I would try to do is grab that dog food around when we get paid and just categorize it as a bill in my paycheck tracker, so that I don't have to, because you know dog food is kind of expensive. That's a huge chunk of your miscellaneous that's going to come out. But no, like if you have pets, beauty, clothing in a physical fund, I would not carry that around, because there's no need to carry that much cash around unless you know you're going to be getting something for beauty or you're going to be getting something for clothing. I don't recommend carrying all those around, but if you're like me and you just have a few and they're just your essentials, this would be ideal. If you have 5 or less cash envelopes that you spend or keep on you regularly, I cannot recommend this wallet enough. I personally don't recommend you buying it brand new. I recommend checking out like eBay or Mercari or Posh or any of those secondhand sites that sell people's things that they're trying to get rid of. I can't recommend them enough. So again, this is what it looks like from the outside. It's got a cute little tag that says 31. It's got a little thing here if you wanted to make it like a clutch. It didn't come with it. Maybe it normally does, but this one did not, and I'm fine with that. Again, and when you open it up, all your stuff is right there. I'm gonna get a label maker. I have one at work that I'll probably just borrow, and just write food, miscellaneous, fun, whatever order they're in. I gotta take a look at that. Again, I'm just gonna take a pen and just write the fund at the top, the amount, and then I'll be able to track all my funds here. So that's it. I'm super excited about this. I will report back in about a week, let you know how it's going. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to send me a message.